Hello guys, I'm back with another video, this time with a classic matchup with Hulk versus Superman. This is a matchup that I've been hearing about since I was a kid, for years. It's never been settled. There was even a fire animation vid that came out, I don't know if it was last year or a few years ago, between Hulk and Superman that was kinda fire. But let's get right into it. An unstoppable force versus an immovable object. Let's see who will come out on top. The results may surprise you, or not. Like I said, schoolyard talk. People have been talking about this for years. I'm gonna give y'all my input just in a sec. So y'all know Superman's abilities. You got super strength, super speed, heat vision, arctic breath, super senses, nine vulnerability, solar absorption. Y'all need me to debrief you on that. He's really OP, too strong, too fast, too good. Y'all already know. So this is something real quick for y'all. Same thing with the Hulk. Y'all know what he can do, from the super strength to the being invulnerable. His powers come from gamma radiation. And one thing people may not know is his regenerative healing factor. Like, the Hulk can heal as fast as Wolverine. He can heal instantly. There's actually been times in the comics where he's lost a whole arm, and he either was able to put it back or regrow. So his healing factor is kind of crazy. That's something that is probably his most slept on ability. Um, so now let's get into who would win. So who would win this showcase? They asked Stan Lee once, between Hulk and Thor, who would win, and his answer was, "It depends who's writing it." Now I'm not gonna go that route. I feel like that's a little bit of a cop out answer. But honestly, this battle is like, these characters' strength is ridiculous. Like, you can't really measure it. I don't care what Screw Attack or Death Battle do. I'm sure they would be like, oh, technically Superman was able to move the Earth, while Hulk was able to move the tectonic plates. I'm like, yo, Superman can fly, Hulk can't. So stop with that. And to be honest, their strength, I would say, is even. Like, their strength is limitless. Like, it's like, it would just depend on their character, right? Because for me, I would say, okay, Superman is faster. I don't even think Hulk's speed can hit past, I could be generous, like Mach 10 on the ground. Like, he can super elite, but I don't think his speed is like super speed level. So then we have durability. I give it to the Hulk, because as soon as you damage him, he'll heal like that. It's inconsistent how fast Superman can heal. There's been times where he got, even in All Star Superman, one of his strongest versions, he still had a black eye, and he had it for majority of that fight. Hulk would have healed from that. So some people may say healing is not durability. That's true, but Hulk can take a lot of damage. It's hard to like hurt him. Like, I would say harder than Superman. Some people may say that's even. I would give durability to Hulk. So now we at a standstill, because one's faster, one's more durable. Who would win, right? Me personally, it would come down to character. And if we're taking normal Hulk, normal Superman, I'm gonna give the edge to Superman. Only because you have to think, like, Hulk's strength comes from his anger, right? It's like his strength can keep going higher. I don't think Superman can make Hulk angry enough to defeat him. I think Superman, he's a good person. In a fight, he'd be able to calm the Hulk down, make him go back to Banner. Some people will say, okay, what about Maestro Hulk? Look, the recent comments did him dirty. It's really like he's got base strength. Maestro Hulk is too smart to get angry. Like, they showed that he defeated all these legendary characters by using his brains. So he's not really like, his base strength is higher, but he doesn't get stronger. While regular Savage Hulk, he can get infinitely stronger. So I have to give it to Superman in that regard. As far as if it was Ultraman, like if this was an evil Superman and he killed Betty, or if a normal Superman accidentally killed Betty, then it's up for Superman. Like, he's not beating a Hulk. Like, some people will say, oh, World Hulk still wouldn't stand a chance. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, if Hulk got angry enough, you would see a transformation we never seen. Like, he'd be able to surpass World War Hulk and surpass Double Hulk. He'd probably gain enough strength with enough anger to become, the one below all himself, because right now they say he's the one below all Avatar. I don't really care about that. So, if you sit talking Superboy Prime, could Superboy Prime make Hulk angry enough to go to kill him? That would be close, because Superboy Prime is like one of the strongest characters in all DC. So excluding Superboy Prime and Superman 1,000,000, like even like Earth 2 Superman, like if you get the Hulk angry enough, it would be over. So that's the route I'm going. It would just be depending on character. Ultraman would lose. Unjustice Superman would lose. So it would just depend. So this is not like a definitive answer. I know some people want a definitive answer, but these characters' strength is just it's ridiculous. It's too high. There's just no measuring. And Superman, like, same thing with the Hulk. So the Hulk can keep getting stronger how angry he is. And Superman can keep getting stronger depending how much solar radiation he absorbs. There was even once upon a time where if he absorbed energy from the blue star, he'd be stronger than he is normally. So, and one more thing before I'm done, since I kind of answered everything, I would say the reason why I brought up the Thor and Hulk thing, when they introduced Thor, they accidentally, why he did that, he said the reason why he introduced Thor would be to defeat the Hulk. He felt like the only way to defeat the Hulk was to introduce a god. So Stanley himself back then, he believed that Thor was stronger than the Hulk. So that gives you kind of like a reference point of how strong Hulk can be. In the MCU, they just flat out make it seem like Hulk is stronger than Thor. So, it just depends who's writing it. I went the character route, and I would say in a normal circumstance, I think Superman will win. Let me know what y'all think. Appreciate y'all for watching.